Welcome back, everybody, to the SaltyyShow, and welcome back to our Aksum campaign on Total War Attila Episode 3. Hope you guys are doing well today. If you are, like and subscribe as always. But without further ado, to catch you up, in the last two episodes, we've spent the last couple of years securing Arabia Felix, our first province of conquest, securing the spice port of Omana with our loyal commander Datwanas, who is also, I believe, not just a loyal commander, but our adopted son. So we have gone ahead and secured that. We are fresh from victory with quite a few upsets in the last campaign, or in the last episode, suffering a couple of blunders. Without further ado though, let's get through anything here, making sure we're not missing anything. He did earn morale, public order, armor. You know, we're going to keep that for now, but he did get some good traits. And we're going to immediately go and get the integrity boost so that hopefully we're not losing it as much. Yes, we're at a neutral now, which is good, because you're constantly losing integrity if you're not campaigning. Definitely something to pay attention to. So we're still raising. All right. Let us, I think what we're going to do is we are going to, so I do need to be careful. They could at any moment send their armies back again, but let's try to claim Yathrib here.
Let them cower before our might.
Yeah, 6k, sheesh. Oh well. We have claimed our first province in Arabia Magna, which is obviously our next goal of conquest, and our king did level up. For ranged infantry units, how interesting. That's fine actually.
We fight for you, my lord.
Integrity is good. I'd actually like to get that movement range though. Yeah.
Ready for orders.
So we can't recruit anything, however we can. There is a plentiful amount of forces in Yathrib available to us. And where did our agent go?
How can I serve you?
Oh, right, I see. Eastern Christianity has taken hold. We're sitting at -4 over here due to religious differences, but Eastern Christianity is pretty high. So I don't think we're going to be too big of an issue there. Let's grab Datwanas, though, and slaughter the beasts of burden. We don't want them to rally with mercenaries. Ransom and release. I think we have to ransom. It's going to hurt our integrity, but it's fine. Victory is victory.
We fight for you, my lord.
And we're still gaining thanks to battles won. So we could be smart and try to replenish forces by merging them, but we don't actually have a lot of cash. Human footstool. Ooh, that's pretty nice. That -10 morale is pretty good.
At your command.
Enemy morale's -5. Get that. Immigration. How about Eastern Turncoat, considering they are probably gonna attack us here,
We fight for you, my lord.
and all we have are slingers and some cav. Now normally I wouldn't be too worried, but I don't know exactly what mercenaries are available in that province. But without further ado, that is the end of this turn. Let's see what happens. I'm assuming they're gonna attack us here because they're suffering attrition. Ooh. Nizul, are you a good governor? Okay, you're not bad. Husband when, oh, you're really not bad, actually. That will help a lot. Let's change that to construction cost, yeah. And how about epic poet for Nizul here? And we can station him in Arabia Magna. I believe we will. And I think we're gonna get the military fervor, granting us that replenishment rate off the rip. Now we're gonna end our turn. Sorry, buddy. Got kind of sidetracked there. I wanted to take a drink, and my wife-to-be texted me, so obviously priorities. The Lockmids are doing something, which is not good. I don't know what they're doing, but hopefully it's an agent action. No, okay, they are moving forces. They're probably heading for Yathrib, so the king needs to prepare. Now, as long as they don't send both the armies at the same time, I think we should be able to recruit enough mercenaries to handle one force at a time. But we'll see. I'm recording this the day that episode 2 is released, so I'm glad to see the reception was pretty nice for episode 1. A couple people enjoying it. It's not. I feel like Aksum is definitely not a faction that was covered too much. A lot of the DLC, I feel like certain faction DLCs, Total War just does not. Okay, they did do something. Okay. We have a new mission. The final 2 spice ports lay waiting to be seized. Is there a more delectable state of affairs than Master of the Spices? With your new troops, the ire of the Sassanids will not trouble you, and think of the rewards. We will be going for that, obviously. However, quite a statement to say that the ire of the Sassanids will not trouble us. We are far from finished with them. Let us go ahead and move to Yathrib. And we need our spy to travel back. Okay, yeah, because they moved far. They have, their infantry is fine. Their range we can handle. Their slingers are a little more terrifying. It's their cav component. Considering we're going to be
At your command.
holding nothing but ruins, we will let our... We're gonna let them get closer. We'll be able to recruit more next turn. And yeah, the more of these guys suffer attrition, the better. That is a admiral's fleet.
We fight for you, my lord.
Having to keep a full stack here is not good. It's not good for us at all.
Ready for orders. Going aboard.
We could make landfall. I think once this force withers, once Mazarun is done and they go away, we might use Datwanis to launch an assault. Let's actually get rid of some of these forces here. We don't need them as much over here for now. 17, we'll keep, what's the garrison? We don't get any range from the garrison, so we'll keep the slingers. They're not too expensive. More worried about the spears, and the camels are pricey. Yeah, let's... We get 2 desert spears, so we can actually get rid of 2 desert spears over here. Puts it at 15 stack, that's fine, but it does save us a pretty penny, considering we're about to recruit a lot of mercenaries in Yathrib. Yeah, let's get another intern in there, and it looks like a war, or a battle with the Lockmids is coming. The king is ready for round 2. Or hopefully, anyways. He might lose, but hopefully he's ready for round 2. Alright, give me 1 minute, everybody, while I text the lovely wife. Turn over in a critical failure on our... Oh, they tried to hurt our fucking mages. Our extremely high-level mages. I don't actually know what level he is. Can you tell? Level 5. Yeah. Go figure. We do have a food shortage here, which is gonna give us... It's mainly... Oh, Oh, I don't know why we're suffering food problems. Characters, buildings, and stability will fix it. It looks like we're suffering food because we finished the noble estate, right? Darn. I think with a full stack, we probably don't. We also have a courthouse. We have a lot of buildings that are consuming a good bit of food. Okay, but in 2 turns we could fix that.
Ready for battle.
But I do think...
March.
Yeah.
Get the stakes up.
Faction, no captives. Interesting. Friendly territory, so we're going down by -1. So we have plenty of time.
Ready for battle.
Alright, so... Wow, that is buggy when you try to do that rotating. Oh my god. How many people is that hurting? Because it definitely hurt me.
How can I serve you?
So they've not moved their 2nd army, which is great, and they didn't recruit any mercenaries more than what they had.
A man has many faces.
So we have a slinger contingent. We don't have a counter to their
At your
cav.
command.
So that's probably the most pressing concern, but getting some desert legionaries would be good. Persian brigands are actually same morale-wise. The camel warriors are pretty cheap.
My lord.
We could definitely use some cav. The Persian scouts, I don't know if they'd be worth it. Mounted warriors, though, definitely would be. And then I think... That's 3 cav. We have so much... We have a lot of glass cannon. That's the issue. We have a glass cannon. So I feel kind of bad if we don't bum rush the enemy. Okay, Persian mounted bowmen or scouts. Melee attack is 21. Theirs is a 11. Their missile damage is 47 though. They have a lot more ammunition, so we'll grab them instead. We could actually merge most of these units to grab a couple more if we wanted. I think we'll
At
keep
your
it.
command.
I am no one.
Let's try. I don't know, actually. We might want to face them on the open. The army isn't here, but they could pull back or recruit mercenaries, which is definitely not something we want them to do.
At your command.
It is gonna be a tough cookie, I feel like. It's not gonna be fun
Ready for order.
taking them on. Go
Make
right
haste,
outside the
men.
settlement and fortify, please.
Ready for orders.
I think we need to attack them. I think we don't want them to get closer. This is risky.
To battle!
Yeah, it's very risky. The forces, the balance of power are pretty even. We are deploying more, but that's because they have a lot of cav. Well, let's see if our luck can hold up, or is this king doomed to lose every battle he participates in? Hello everybody, and welcome to the battlefield against the Lakhmids. Trying to be a little sneaky with our Persian mounted bowmen, which will end up hurting me pretty severely, but initially it's going to go pretty well. We're going to get some nice kills on these desert mounted skirmishers while their army slowly makes their way towards us. And I do have a new profound fear for everything involving the Sassanids and the Lakhmids in general, I believe. I mean, their forces are nothing much to scoff at. They don't have much in the way of infantry, the same way we do. But, well, we're gonna watch. Unfortunately, I did micromanage poorly up there while I was dealing with the army sort. the poor mounted Persian bowmen get assaulted by the desert mounted skirmishers and really suffer for it, sadly. Meanwhile, moving back to the front line, the AI in Attila, credit where credit's due, they really enjoy flanking. Especially, well, flanking, but also plowing your poor units to death with what little units they have. I mean, look at the mercenary defectors here. They lost well over 20 to 40 men in that initial charge, and it's just pretty severe. Meanwhile, the rest of their units are keeping an eye and trying to flank around with their Lockmid warriors. Thankfully, we are bringing some cav of our own, dealing with the desert raiders. It's gonna be fairly easy for our Persian mounted warriors. That is a fair fight. Our southern flank here is the contention point, though, as the cav are really making a number with their charge. The charge impact of these guys is really low, but their attack is really nice, I guess you could say. Thankfully, we are winning on our left flank, getting our forces around the side here, really doing a number to the enemy. And we're going to bring our general up rather quickly. The defectors are doing a good job of holding the front line for the most part, though. I mean, they are fighting just desert tribesmen, so you'd hope so. Our flank, a little different, though, as the general gets involved here as well. And our poor swordsmen have nothing but a shield to protect themselves, and as that will show in many of these battles, that is just not enough. General getting involved here was probably our saving grace, honestly, as we will see throughout the battles of this episode. We're gonna continue struggling. Thankfully, we are in their back line now with our forces, and with the men rallying, the general falling, there he goes, thankfully. It triggers the best thing in Attila when you're fighting the enemy. Their morale cannot take a general loss, and especially with a rear charge, they are done for. So the Camel War is coming in here to seal the deal, leaving just their skirmishers for us to chase down and engage. But still, a overall close victory, one that we took heavy casualties in. And let us resume the campaign action. Absolute newfound hatred for Lockmid scouts. They killed a good couple of our units. Honestly, we lost over 1,000 troops. We really need some staying power. We really do. Let's go ahead and ransom the captives, because we do have that achievement that we're looking for. And we apparently gained a heroic German warrior. How interesting. He is a friend, or a stranger to fear. Good.
All men must serve.
Man,
My
yeah,
lord,
this...
we fight for you, my lord.
Let's go slaughter them. Slaughter what remains. Take on the replenishment. And we can make it back to Yathrib, and we will. We need to get rid of our mercenaries. Yeah, they're too expensive to keep. I would love to keep the warriors, but we're gonna get rid of all of them. They should 5 turns. 5 stinky turns. Jesus.
Ready for battle.
Let's grab integrity in our own province. And we could get that replenishment. I think we might need to. Yeah, grab that extra replenishment. I'm not too sold on leveling up Yathrib. We need an army up there. The Lockmids are gonna... They could come stomp us.
The door. You have my
And hell, the Sassanids. We've not even engaged the Sassanids.
A man has
And they own
many
Dumathu. Which is terrifying.
Ready for orders.
Let's see. Yeah, they're -1. That's fine. We talked about that. And the fact that this garrison is busy
My lord.
doing absolutely nothing. We could rally a force here. It's no, yeah, we could rally a force here to reinforce the king. That might be a good idea. Let's try to get the small city going in 5
At your
turns.
command.
We're gonna have to just hope they don't attack us. We can raise that force here too. But we might as well do it now.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, and then, Jesus Christ. Do we have better units over here? We can get the cav. That's pretty important. Shit. That's not
We fight
good.
for you, my
Okay.
You call this a garrison?
So,
Ready for
we can grab
ready for battle.
the extra spears. Oh, we can't even grab extra spears. Jesus. Okay. We're not grabbing nothing, apparently. We're just gonna wait. That general, he has a mission, though. He has a mission.
My lord,
Yeah, we really need some holding power, and we've yet to develop that. Every battle we've fought has been pretty tooth and nail in Attila. It's been a minute since I've played Attila, and the last time I did, it was with 1212 AD. So, it could be different. I don't actually remember if I'm playing with a realistic battle overhaul mod or not either, now that I think about it. Which could be impacting the campaign just a tiny bit, but it does seem like things are just to the wire. But our units are extremely, like, weak when it comes to trading blow for blow so far. Considering we literally have naked men almost running around with sword and shield. Our most heavily armored units are usually mercenary defectors, and it's usually just chainmail. So, I mean, it does make sense, but it doesn't make me happy, that's for sure. Okay, so we need to double check, make sure there's no army coming our way. A lot of rank ups, that's good.
all men must
All right,
serve.
let's go see what we're dealing with. Yeah, I figured.
There is honor
Okay, so
in
it's a Sassanid army. The Persian levy are not nearly as terrifying. They do have some Persian cataphracts.
A man has many faces. I am eager to serve.
Oh no. Oh yeah, this
It
is
an honor to serve you.
thankfully I mean they're taking attrition in this land because I just assume, why are they taking attrition? I just assume it's because of the land. But in 2 turns they're gonna be all over us.
Ready for orders. On the move, my lord.
Ooh, we almost fucked that up. Level him up.
Ready for orders.
Public order. Yeah, public order.
Ready for battle.
And you leveled up. I actually think grab cavalry commander. We could move to sack.
My lord. To your duties, man.
We could move, try to go towards Mashan.
Ready for orders. Set up the watch.
This could be risky.
Making for port.
We could just go that way.
on the move, my lord.
I didn't think about that.
Burn or steal, but take it from them.
What does that take to do? Takes 25%, so we can get to that region. We could also try.
At once.
There's no mercenaries.
March.
Now, don't get me wrong. This is extremely dangerous. They could have a force here that we're not aware of. But we kind of need to be... I mean, we need to be aggressive. If we lose the campaign, we lose the campaign. We're going against the Sassanids, and
My lord.
the player focus in Attila is kind of insane. So, we don't really have a choice. But we... Okay, we can recruit a lot. We're going to have 6 camel warriors coming to the aid of the king soon. And so far, Cav has been the deciding factor. Difficulty level is a -8. Then religious differences, which we're trying to fix that. Jesus. I'm actually not too sure if we need to keep the training grounds in here. We're not recruiting forces out of here. I mean, the spice port will be nice to get eventually with some better units, but definitely not important to have training grounds in our capital. Not yet, anyways. And we don't need research either. Man, this campaign's tooth and nail. We're only on episode 3, and I feel like our backs are against the wall trying to expand against the Sassanids. Sorry guys if you can hear me drinking. Yeah, I'm taking some pretty big sips. If I was a bit more of an editor, I could really play around with that and making that focal points. I see a lot of YouTubers do it. It's pretty funny, at least in my weird twisted humor. But I'm not one of those people. My editing consists of three armies. Holy crap! Either way, my editing consists of placing the clips together and making sure there's fade in with the music and the audio or the screen. That is it. That is the concise of my editing, along with throwing in like the like and subscribe banner. Anything above that, my editor usually can't do. And I'm not gonna say I can either. Okay, so Mazaran, they're gonna pull the Omana because they think their fleet can take it. So, ooh, that's so shit, dude. That is so bad.
Yeah!
This sucks. This really sucks. I don't even know. Man, Datwanas was such a good general. I wanted to play the move, but... Do we get any benefits for holding our ground currently? Nothing that we're gonna lose. Let's...
Regroup and fall back.
That's not far enough. Oh, that's not far enough at all. And they have an onager. Alright. Let's just... God, I hate this fucking game. Let's try to at least make them bleed. Welcome everybody to the Battle of Datwanis' downfall, as his invasion force has been caught, and I'm not proud of it, but we are trying to corner camp, and it's got me questioning a lot. We'll talk more on the campaign map, but it's got me questioning this campaign along with everything else that's happening on. So do stay tuned until the very end for some commentary and to get your feedback. But unfortunately, our camel warriors are going to be charged by the Persian cataphracts, and it's just not a good play there. We'll take on some pretty good hits, and over here is the same blow. Losing almost 10 men in that one engagement. And the Persians are doing a really good job of focusing their lovely ranged infantry everywhere they can. I'm gonna be honest, I've played a good bit of Attila. This is kind of insane. Apologies about that phone call, everybody. But our camel warriors were unfortunately beaten back almost instantly by the Persian cataphracts. And despite the overwhelming enemy presence here, I do believe their missiles managed to miss most of their forces and mainly hit ours. But with that, we'd have no time to waste. We can't corner camp. It's clearly not going to work. We need to just do as much damage as possible to the enemy and break them where we can. I mean, their infantry is their weakest link, so we probably need to get involved with them sooner. And we do immediately get in, and we're gonna start really doing a number, but these are literally just Persian scouts. Jesus. There is just no way. We do actually put up a decent little fight here, surprisingly, with our hurlers being able to really do a number to their cav, and the Raw's Guard being a really, really good defensive unit going against, you know, very low tier units. And the Afar Swordsmen outbeat or outclassed the Persian Brigands and the Persian Levy. But as soon as the enemy calves start to, well, realize what's going on with their infantry front, they do start to focus and return. And unfortunately, the skirmishers of the Persians, first they take out a good bit of their own infantry, but they do have some jabs, and they're going to start focusing the poor Raw's Guard, absolutely decimating our poor warriors. We do actually trigger a good bit of mass rout somehow, but it's not enough, especially since the general has now been targeted and singled out. And unfortunately, with him being singled out, the life of Datwanis is not long for this world as they try to put up a fight. But with it, the general has fallen, and with him, the whole army is already gone. And we'll need to talk about this on the campaign map. This is rough. This is just not fun. I don't know if this potentially is just the way. I don't know.
Destination reached.
I am having a hard time. We're gonna disband that army. There's no reason to leave it. Fighting the Sassanids so early on, where they're gonna pummel you with forces, it's gonna be rough. Yeah. Ah, fuck, we're gonna lose money here too. Rather get you. So Datwanis has died. Let's, disband that army. I mean, we killed their king, but they just got a new one. It really doesn't matter. We lost a lot of good households. And now their army sits poised to take Omana from us, which is not good. Not good at all. We need access to the Tor warriors. I haven't got them yet. Omana will not hold. We'd have to recruit a whole garrison. Yathrib, though, has 3 stacks coming. I mean, and the Lockmans are recruiting another force full of mercenaries. And their garrison is strong.
How may I serve you?
And Mishon has a whole fleet. Holy crap. This is interesting. Look at that. Fuck off, dude. Holy crap. Oh boy.
Ready for orders.
We can't even make it there. Yeah. Cancel that construction. Abandon the settlement.
At your command.
We need to hightail it out of Yathrib. Holding them anywhere but Safar.
Ready for
Or anywhere else but Safar does not sound smart. So we are gonna march. I think what would be the quickest way for you to get there? Okay, so that way. Go ahead and do that.
call this a garrison.
You can't hit us. You can't hit us.
Ready for battle.
So we should be good to make it.
Set up the watch.
Yeah, we're okay to make it out of Yathrib and into Zafar. You know, you could hit either or,
Fight for you, my lord. Get this
so I'm
thing
not
done.
too worried about that. Shoo-wee. These desert spears are useless, honestly. And we don't get any good units from the Oriental Port until tier 3, which is just not gonna happen. It's not plausible. And we don't get the Tor warriors from the infantry barracks, which is just wonderful. Has to be the town levy barracks, I would assume. Yes, tier 3. We don't even get them yet. Huh. Okay, well, duly noted.
Ready for battle.
Sheesh.
Ready
This
for
is turning into a nightmare. We need the expert charge defense.
Come, join our ranks.
We really do. 6 camel warriors is plenty of cav for now. It's plenty of cav for now. Do not invest in Omana. That would be a poor decision on our part. Ooh, sure, that would be nice, but it's -7 to the state religion. Supply depot is useless. Yes, very useless. Only thing I'm really thinking of is getting the plaza, because we could go to the bazaar. It's either that or the workshop, which we could go all the way, and that's going to give us quite a bit of money. But it'll be at the cost of a lot more public order. So I think we'll go plaza. Now, you, I'm tempted to actually level up. If, well, I say that, I don't know. We also need to recruit a force in Omana.
My lord.
We have one friend. Even the Eastern Roman Empire. Oh, they're just neutral, my bad. I was gonna say, even they don't like us. I'm half tempted to abandon Omana. But no, let's raise a force. Try.
Ready for
We must try. Sheesh. This is rough, y'all. This is rough. Maybe we I don't know. I was gonna say maybe we expanded too quickly, but it doesn't feel that way. It feels like it's just gonna be the way it is. I mean, try. Let's try to get that port. get some of the units that we're fighting tooth and nail for at the Oriental Port. The Spice Warriors would be pretty decent, but we really need Cav. Shoo-wee. Man, this is troubling. Troubling indeed, to the point of where it's like early on, we're like what, maybe I'm pretty sure we're less than 20 turns in, and we're fighting, I think, like 4 stacks at least from the Lockmids and the Sassanids, and the Lockmids are coming too. Why does it? Oh, they're gonna take that rib. You go for it. We literally don't have. Oh no, our governor. Whoops. Sorry. Oh, it's our son too. Fuck me, dude. Oh my god. Holy crap. Maybe I need to send this campaign to Legend. God, the hubris of this is just wild. And the thing about it is, though, it would be a little different, I think, if there was more mechanics to get involved with other empires, like trying to align ourselves with the Eastern Romans to go to war with the Sassanids. But the player focus is pretty severe. I mean, they've got 3 stacks there, along with the Lockmids coming. I don't know. A lot of whining. And yeah, they're going to attack Omana. I'm not even... Sheesh. I tell you what, everybody. I'm going to leave the episode here. I want to see your comments and feedback first for episode 2, but I'm going to leave it here for you guys to figure out. Do you think we should... We're only 3 episodes in. Do you think we should maybe restart or reassess who we're playing as, or maybe what difficulty? I don't know. I wanted to do Legendary, but Legendary on Attila seems a lot different. Seems a little bit more player focused, but I don't know. I'm interested to see what you all think. You're seeing me get my ass handed to me, so who knows? Maybe this is going to be another Seleucid campaign where the end is nigh. But without further ado, if you enjoyed, like and subscribe as always. I've been your host, Salty, and my co-host, Winston, and we will catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out, everybody.